Welcome back to Searching for Sound. I need a new intro though. Like, I don't really like that one. Oh, here we go. Welcome back to Searching for Sound. Featuring my friend.
I bet. Why you have that much energy? I like it.
How come you got a professional mic and we ain't getting nothing? You should have mailed it to us.
Oh, whatever. That's gonna be the intro right there. So how you guys doing? This is my friend Cameron and Braxton. I don't know which box you guys see them in, but whatever box they're in, you can see their names.
Good afternoon. I'm in Texas, so it's the afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
I met them freshman year at college. Braxton, say something. Say hi.
Hi to the people.
So I'm back with another podcast. I've been going forever, but now I'm back though, because I finally got them on board. Mm-hmm. And what we about to talk about today is college experience. But first, we're gonna talk about how we met. So who wants to start the story on how we all met?
I'll go ahead and start it off just because I have the most accurate story.
I'm gonna jump if he says something accurate.
Me and Khalil met first at introduction over the summer. We was in the same flock. We was only two black people. For those of you who don't know, there's not a lot of black people at Oregon, and so
you gotta say what school and everything and what introduction is.
And we went to the University of Oregon. That's where I met everybody at. Okay. Only one of us graduated from that university.
First of all, don't make it sound like I'm a dropout or nothing.
I didn't graduate from there either. But anyways, I met Khalil at introduction. We hit it off. We was only two black kids, so we became friends kind of right then and there. And then Braxton kind of came along later on in the mix once school started. He wasn't in the OG group. He wasn't like an OG me and Khalil, you know what I'm saying? He lost his little group or whatever. And then me and Braxton became friends over some fight over a woman back in the day.
Fight, bro.
Yeah, Braxton wanted to play rock, paper, scissors over a girl.
That's the funniest part of that whole thing.
That's our introduction to Braxton, and then we've been friends ever since. You know what I'm saying? That's the quick Spark Note version. Anybody can.
So boom. So I woke up that morning on June 23rd. I think it was June 23rd. Was it or July 23rd? It was
July, bro.
It was July.
I thought it was July too.
Okay, it's July 22nd or 23rd. Hopped out of bed. I was like, dang, I gotta go out here do my college trip today. I get to the rec where we all meet, and I'm like, ain't no black people in here. Ain't no black people in here. So this whole time I'm thinking, I'm not about to meet one black friend that I could try to make a friend. So I get to my group. I see Cameron. Cameron don't got hair at the time. He like bald. He look like he look like Rufus from Kim Possible. So we made this like kumbaya circle for the icebreaker. It was like one of those like you gotta put your head down and like look up at somebody. Whoever you look at, you gotta go talk to them. So I was cheating because I was like, I don't know who I'm about to look at. So I looked at him and he looked at me, but like I didn't know if we was on the same page because I was like staring at him, but I didn't know if he got what I was trying to say to him. So then who's our group leader? Matt?
It was Matt. Yeah.
Matt was that Asian dude?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, it was?
Yeah.
Matt was I thought he was Sigma Chi or something like that.
Oh. I don't know what he was.
Yeah, Asian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's from my city. He's from Pasadena.
He always wanted to shout out somebody from Pasadena every time. So anyway, we put our head down. I put my head up, and I looked at him, but then Cameron looked away from me for like 2 seconds. I'm like, what is he doing? That was not part of the whole agreement we just had. And so then we talked. I thought he was like one of those like white black kids at first. I was like, man, he might not be black.
Khalil ain't talk much. I'm talking. This is Khalil's answer. I'm like,
no.
So where you from? Portland.
Khalil. That's on brand.
That is on brand. I didn't know him like that. I was about to give myself to him. Anyways, so then we met, and then later that day, he bought me McDonald's, and I was like, this man's a real man right here.
I told him
from that day forward.
I told him he could spend $5, and Khalil said, "Can I get a Big Mac meal with a large fry and a large drink?"
Nah, he capping.
Yeah.
That's
Word,
because
man.
that's because he pushed me on the way there into some sprinklers. I don't know why he pushed me. First of
I
all,
did. I
so I
was
was
comfortable.
like $5 limit, huh? To have a Big Mac meal, and then he looked at me all confused, like what? He was like, never mind, just get it, just get it. And then fast forward to Braxton. I met Braxton the day of moving day. He had his
When?
soccer shirt on. I think
Yeah.
it was a soccer shirt.
We should do it, man.
I didn't even talk to him though the first day. I didn't even talk to him
I
that
don't
day.
think we
I was
even
just
talked.
following.
I remember
So
meeting Cameron that first day, and I remember meeting Malik because Malik was the first person I met. Because I was with my mom and dad, and I had my boxes walking into the dorm, and Malik just stops and goes, "Black man, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, bet." So that's how it's gonna be. Y'all know Malik. For
this
those
man
who
was
know me,
talking about soccer all day. He would not stop talking about
I was
FIFA
talking
and
about soccer all
soccer.
day. That's
This
not
I thought
man,
true.
Braxton was African.
this man don't stop talking about soccer.
That's just
And
not
then I
true.
met him the more I kept going to Cameron's dorm because I didn't talk to Braxton at first. I don't even know how I started talking to him anyway.
I was gonna say I don't remember how we started talking Khalil because
I just started going to Cameron's dorm and he
Khalil
just
was
started
always
popping up.
older.
yeah,
Khalil was in the dorm every day. I went
exactly.
back to his sleep.
That's pretty much my story on how I met them.
Mm.
Braxton having
So my version. So I went to a different introduction, a different orientation at some other grade, and I met some friends that they're cool, whatever. We were hanging out, and then fast forward to moving day. I was like, let me go find my friends from introduction. We move in, or whatever, and I met Cameron on like right after we moved in. I think we had like an all dorm like meeting or whatever, something like
yeah.
the RAs are talking about like the rules or something like that. And so I met Cameron at that little meeting, and I was like, literally, honestly, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I was like, yo, this dude might be my best friend. Right when I met him, I was like, yo, this is really like, I was like, yo, like within 5 minutes, I was like,
True
yep.
love story right here.
And then, but here's what happened though. So
Let me
let me keep going. All right. So fast forward to I think it was that night they had the little like party thing, for
yeah.
freshmen at the rec. And I was like, all right, I still don't really know that many people, whatever. Like, I'm gonna just hang out with this dude Cameron until I find the people I went to orientation with. And then I'm gonna like just go hang out with them. So I was just like lingering around, whatever. And then so like I think actually, you know what? That's when I met you, Khalil. That's when I met you at the
Khalil was
at
walking around with and
Yeah,
Andrew was
yeah.
that's
there
what I'm
too.
talking about.
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah,
you
I
walked up to
skipped that
camera,
part.
y'all knew each other, and I was like, okay, like that's when I met you. And then we saw She Who Must Not Be Named.
Woman A.
And then anything else happened, and then me and Cameron became friends. And I literally forgot about the people I went to orientation with. And so that's how we became friends.
And shout out
And
to
then
Carly.
Khalil was along for the ride.
And shout out Carlin.
And Carlin too, yeah.
Shout out
Carlin.
It's a
shout
big
out shout out Andrew for introducing us to Woman A
Woman
that
A.
Braxton is still friends with, but that relationship is long
I am
gone.
still friends with her. She's a great
For,
person.
like like who would have thought we all met in one spot?
Don't say that.
Anyways,
Oh my.
let's talk about the college experience. Freshman
All right.
year. Freshman
it was
year.
rough.
Freshman year, how did you guys feel about going into college from high school?
I didn't get to go to parties or nothing as an adolescent in Texas. My parents. I was growing up in the church. It was a very tight knit
Say
hold on
that.
my life.
Amen.
So when I went
Amen.
to Oregon,
I
when I
got
went to Oregon, I'm from Texas. I'm a Texas boy. I'm a little Southern trauma. And so once I went up there, I was like, we about to party every day. And Oregon, they party seemed like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes start on Wednesday. So that's what I
Mm-hmm.
was doing. I was engaged in all
Yeah.
the wrong activities and
Amen.
with the wrong people that didn't even go to Oregon. But that's besides the
Mm.
point. But it was fun, the Carson trips.
Yep.
Carson had the best food.
It wasn't the best food. It was just a lot of food. You could
It
eat
was
as much as you wanted.
I
yeah.
don't know. They had pasta
But it
and
was
stuff.
average.
They had an
Hey,
ice
okay.
cream machine too.
Side note, do y'all remember we was eating in Carson one time, and then I was eating the pizza, and Cameron looks and goes, "You want to know the most savage thing I ever done?" and snatches the pizza off my plate and eats it in front of me. That's the closest I've ever been to beating this man's ass in public, bro. Like I was like, I really wanted to murder. He swiped the pizza off of my plate, bro. After I like grabbed
Russian
it.
hand picks his he picks his slices specifically for which ones he wants to eat.
I'm
it's
very
not just grabbing
particular about my pizza slices.
That pizza
And
was
this man
good.
just swiped it off. I'm still mad about that. Actually, I'm not even over that completely. That still keeps me up at night. Okay, my college experience, somewhat similar to Cameron's. I didn't go to no, I mean like I didn't go to any parties, nothing like that in high school. Like I wasn't really allowed to do that. I was raised in the church and everything. My parents were like, "No, you're not going out at all. You're not having no type of life outside of school." So I didn't do none of that. And then we got to college. I mean, I would say I didn't go crazy or nothing like that, but like it was definitely like liberating to like not have your parents there, you know what I mean? But
Liberating.
I didn't do nothing like too wild. Liberating, yeah. I
Liberating.
didn't do nothing too crazy, but I did have fun. I did have fun, and I was the only one that stayed at Oregon out of the three of us. So I don't know what that means, but yeah.
That's because freshman I messed up freshman year. I was focused on the wrong things freshman. You know, the first 10 weeks I was out there trying to get booed up, get my heart broken, and then second the freshman year I was more on some all right savage mode. I'm gonna just go, and then third part was still kind of the same thing because of spring term. And then my grades was the whole time I was like, my grades was. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
it hard to balance your social life with the schoolwork?
No, I just didn't go to class.
He didn't balance it. He didn't try to balance it.
I didn't balance it because I remember I had that math class that I was in. It's like it was a building right next to Earl Hall. It was literally like all I had to do was go downstairs.
Oh yeah, bro. You didn't have to walk outside to get there from our dorm. Like you could
Exactly.
skip the hallway to class.
And I didn't go.
Bro, this man failed Math 95, bro.
Exactly, because I didn't go.
Math 95, for reference, isn't even college math yet. It's high school.
Pre-algebra.
It's like 095. Like that's the code. Like usually 100 level means freshman. 0 means it's like high school.
I passed it the second semester once I went to class.
Braxton, was it hard for you to balance?
Huh?
Was it hard for you to balance your social life with homework?
It was sometimes. I mean, I feel like I had all right study habits. I think honestly, my problem is like, and I just realized this like probably like right before I graduated, but I think I was just studying the wrong thing the whole time. Like, I don't think I'm like that into business. I wasn't really motivated by it, but I didn't know like I wasn't in the frame of mind that you could like study something that you liked that like brought pleasure. I thought school was like supposed to be painful for everyone, so I was like, yeah, I don't really like these.
Crazy.
So
I didn't.
If I could go back, I would study something else. But I don't think it was too hard juggling it because I feel like
if I could go back, if I could go back, I would study harder. Actually, you know that Spanish class messed me up. I was like, "What is this?" Got in class, he was speaking Spanish off the rip. I was like, "Hold on now, big fella. I don't understand what you're saying." And then he told me to read something in class, and I'm like, "Did we learn this?" I didn't know I was supposed to come in here reading already.
Mm-hmm.
And then the classes were so hard. It was just a lot of work, and you had to read online and stuff. Those big books that we barely use sometimes. It was like mostly slides. My classes had to study off of.
Oh, Spanish classes are my favorite classes actually.
Khalil, you ain't study for like you.
What you talking about? I did study. I was at the library.
The day before the test.
No. I was studying like a week and a half before the test.
No.
What are you talking about?
For like 10 minutes. Because you'd always be at the let's play Madden.
No, I gotta you capping now. You guys cap now.
No,
I was at his dorm though playing Madden and 2K though.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go to math class. Because my class was late. All y'all was done. I come back to my dorm from one of my classes. Y'all just be sitting there playing Carlin and Madden. And I'm like, I want to play too.
That's because Carlin wasn't doing nothing.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that man was doing. He he was
I didn't
doing
even
his
see
homework.
him study at all.
He studied at night,
Oh, he did? I could not study
and
at
like
night.
and he studied like immediately when he got home. Like as soon as he got to the dorm, he did his homework, knocked it all out, and then played Madden for the rest of the day.
I tried to study at night. I kept trying to like fall asleep at the desk. Side note, remember that one time we got that Smirnoff? We like you smuggled alcohol into the dorms, and then
Remember?
like
Oh, that's y'all.
I do not remember
you
that
don't
because
remember
that did
that?
not sound.
You
I
don't
do
remember
not.
that? That's
That's what Cameron
crazy.
don't want that on the record.
Cameron don't want that on record. Cameron,
Cameron
remember
don't want that on
I
the
just don't
record.
remember that. I just don't remember that. I
remember
just don't.
sophomore year when you stole a bottle from that one place we went to? It was a house.
He stole a
He
bottle.
stole it
I thought
from
it was harder.
he stole it from a kickback. He's trying to act like
I
he
remember.
don't know.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I did take a photo from the kickback. But I remember
Wow.
I took I was selling condiments from the like Carson or some shit. I forgot what did I forgot. Like I
This
took a
man stole a
ketchup or something.
ketchup bottle from the hot cake house or something.
Oh yeah.
Like why you
From that
stealing ketchup? Why you stealing ketchup from a hot cake house?
because I needed some for the dorm.
And then you stole it from that one place in the
The,
EMU hot sauce.
the hot sauce from Chipotle.
He was
Yeah.
a thief and an alcoholic. That's crazy.
Remember when the RAs thought I was lost or something, and they came to
Yeah,
my door.
bro. Okay, that was one of the funniest nights of college, bro. Honestly,
Woman A and
that
Andrew
was
thought
funny.
that was just so idiotic on my part. I was really just faking it.
But,
That's taking it to the extreme.
but honestly, like people like turned that way more serious than it needed to be. Like the whole time I was just laughing. Like they're
Literally.
like, okay, story time. This is from my perspective, right? I don't
Hmm.
know how much detail I want to get into it because I don't want to incriminate myself on this recorded podcast. But
Incriminate himself.
so pretty much I come back home from hanging out with my friends earlier in the day, right? And I'm in my dorm. And I'm just like, I think I was just sitting in my dorm playing FIFA. And then Piper calls me and she's like, do you know where Cameron is?
That's
And
funny.
I'm like,
That's funnier
no.
because
And then she's like, well, like I guess they had gone to a formal or something at the fraternity or whatever
Yeah.
earlier that day, and they're like, well, we don't know where he is, yada yada yada. You know, he maybe drank a little bit too much, something like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll come out there and help him find it. Like I was tracking his location, right? So I'm like, let me go walk to his location. We go to the location, and it's like this like random bush on some random street, like near the softball fields. And I'm like, he clearly is not here. So I'm with this dude Andrew, and Andrew's like, oh my God, he must be like passed out in the bush, like drunk, like he might be dead. I'm like, yo, relax. Yeah, I promise.
I
It's like I promise you.
like this story.
And Andrew starts going berserk, right? Like this man starts like people are walking down the sidewalk and everything, and he's like stopping him, like, have you seen an African American male about 6 feet tall? Listen, like, and I'm like, bro, like, and he's like running up and down the streets. This is him. Like I'm like following him, just laughing, and this dude's going down the streets, going like, Cam, Cam. And I'm like, bro, relax. Like I'll bet you he's at home or something. Like I don't know why his location is on his here, but he's clearly not, and I'm sure he's fine. But this dude is just freaking out. Anyways,
Bro, it
fast
was
forward.
crazy.
Hmm?
The reason that all that happened was because we were walking back to woman A's, whose name has already been disclosed, his dorm room, because that's where Andrew and them live. And then
You might as well say the
I
name
like,
now.
nah, well, I know, so Piper. So I was going back with them, and then I was just really drunk. But I was like, I can make it home because like what is it, GSH or whatever, like
Yeah,
whatever
Global
that
Scholar Saw. Good
yeah.
GSH.
I was like, it's not a far walk back to my dorm, so I'll be fine. And then Andrew was like, no, I'm gonna walk you home. I was like, bro, I'm good. So then I take off down the stairs, like I'm running, like I just take off down the stairs and I'm running. And then he's following me, like I was walking out from like I just ran down the stairs and started walking once I got outside. And I turn around and he's like, all right, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not gonna follow you. I turn around, I see him like behind the tree following me back to my dorm. So I just take off, like I just
Oh my
sprint.
God.
And then I go back, I go like the long way. So I go around the track field, around like the slick or not the whatever the shit is not the container, but the basketball court, all that stuff. Go behind there, go behind the softball field, and then cut up by that where the old gym was or whatever to get back to Earl. And I'm sitting at the house chilling, and then the RA comes and knock on the door. Is like, "Oh, okay, you're home." Somebody called the cops saying that you were outside, like just passed out drunk. I was like, "What?" And I had been home for like 15 because Khalil was still there because he was up with Garland playing Madden.
I think
And
I
then
fell
I was
asleep on
like,
your bed actually.
"Oh God, you did."
And then I and then I
Because
walk
Khalil
and then
was
I walk
really
back
out in
and then I walk back to my dorm at like 3 in the morning.
Mm.
That was so funny. I think that night single-handedly ruined.
Let's
Nah, I'm
talk
not
about
even gonna say
another story. Let's talk
that.
about the first fight you guys got into because that one was so that fight was so golden right there.
Which
Which
one?
one?
It started
The one
when
where
Braxton hit
in
the
the
cord.
corner.
Yeah, when
Oh,
Braxton hit
when
the
he
That was
cord
cut,
that
the first
nobody
fight.
hits.
he
That
cut
was,
himself, and I was like, "You drew blood." So I was like, "I
ah,
want
yeah.
to draw
So
blood."
like so Braxton was standing up by the window for some reason, and he
And he's
trips
the
over
only
the
person,
and he
only
What?
trips
person
and then he trips over
continually
the
tripping
cord
over the
that's
cord.
closest to the wall that nobody
Let's
even trips
let's
on.
clarify. The cord was in a very dangerous place. It should not have
Bro,
been
it
there.
was
He's
against
the
a
It
wall.
only
was not
person
up
that.
to fire code safety or whatever. It was bound to happen. If it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else. Let's just get that out of the way
And,
right now. Okay.
and so then the whole TV falls down, and then Cameron gets up, and Cameron gets in this little mad mode for some reason, and then they
Exactly. I'm
start
like, bro,
arguing back and forth.
the TV was fine. It didn't even break or nothing. Like
What did you not? Did you not go over to the PlayStation or the TV?
It was
it
a
was a
TV.
TV because it was the cord was it was like the cable cord for the TV, and I tripped on it, and then the TV just came crashing down. I literally
What?
remember like in my head, like it happened in slow motion, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, he's about to be so
And they
funny. Like
start
this is
jawing
about to
at each
beat my
other.
ass. And then he's like, what are you so like stupid for back? So I'm like, Cameron, I'm sorry.
Because this nigga, he's like, "Oh, it's not even a big deal." He's like, "It's not even a big deal. It's not broken." I was like,
I
"Bro,
know
because
it
you
was
the only
broken. Mine still wasn't even broken. It was a cheap, durable TV. Like,
bro, because
like
you continuously were the only person to trip on the cord. Like that wasn't the first time you tripped.
whatever.
You always trip on the cord, and then that time you actually knocked the TV down. Then you gonna talk about some. It's not even. Look, it's fine. It's fine. No, you not about to be fine. The
Fine.
TV fine.
If you die,
I
that's
could
it.
have.
And then things got physical. I don't know how it got physical. I don't know why Cameron started to touch
Yeah,
Braxton.
man.
That was
Really started
unnecessary.
beating on me for no
I had to
reason.
assert my dominance. I had to let the nigga know that just because he's tall doesn't mean nothing.
And then that solidified the relationship to know how strong it was.
Y'all want to know? Hey, Khalil, we got in a fight one time. He wasn't there. This is a funny one. Okay, this is sophomore year. We
And
was playing
Franklin,
yeah, at Franklin, but it was after he's
I missed this one.
no. So we was playing basketball, right? And I don't know what got into me this day, but like I'm just like I'm gonna piss Cameron off today. Like I'm gonna just piss him off. I don't care. Like I'm gonna just annoy the hell out of him. So the whole time we're playing, like I'm in his ear just talking trash the whole time. Like right, like you trash, like you can't dribble, you can't shoot. They're not gonna give you the ball. Like they don't want you on the team. Like it's just I'm just going out of my way to just annoy the hell out of him, right? And Cameron gets like real quiet. Like, and I'm like, oh, he mad. Like, I could tell he mad. Like, I'm doing something right. He's just not saying a word the whole time. And I'm talking trash to him the whole time, right? And so we go home. We're walking home. Like, I'm like trying to joke around, like, hey, good job out there, bro. Like, whatever, right? This man is still not saying a word. He's completely silent. We're on the bus home, the whole bus home. He doesn't say nothing. We get in the apartment, and I'm like still just like chopping it up, just in a good mood, just laughing and shit. And I swear to God, like I sit down on my bed, this man turns around and comes to me and just starts beating the shit out of me. And just starts punching me. The whole time I'm laughing, right? Like I'm like adrenaline, I'm laughing, so I can't even feel a thing. This man's just wailing into me like I'm on my bed, and he's like, quit talking all that shit.
and then it's crazy because in my head, because I was punching him so hard, and then
I
like
know.
Braxton was laughing, so I was
I
like,
was laughing the whole time,
I
bro.
was
Like I
like,
still
I
didn't
was like,
feel
did he
a
just get
thing.
stronger all of a sudden? Like, why are my punches not doing anything? So that was pissing me off more, and that's how like he was like, chill. So I went to my
Oh,
side, and afterwards he's like, all right, now my body hurts.
Yeah, bro. After the adrenaline went away, I'm like, okay, I'm in pain. I just got jumped. That hurt. But that was
I
a
do it.
funny fight.
Yeah, as soon as I put my stuff down, I waited till Braxton sat down on the bed, and I was
Yeah.
just like,
All I remember is like, I think I was on my phone. I sat down on the bed and I look up and he's walking towards me. I'm like, oh shit. This man about to kill me. That was a funny day, bro. That was a funny day. But actually, our first fight.
they don't think I'm the only one with anger issues. Khalil can't take.
No.
Oh yeah, Khalil, we got to use.
Khalil
talking
can't
about?
take people talking trash. So go ahead, Khalil. Tell them the little story about you
We were
slapping.
playing 2K, remember that?
I don't remember that story though. It's
Yeah,
a
I
little
remember.
bro,
foggy.
you playing 2K, right?
In 2K.
Yeah.
And you
I
find
was
you was
killing him. I was killing him. Like I
That's because
always,
he was talking for no reason though.
and I was talking for a reason because I was whooping your ass. I was whooping you behind. So that's
Khalil,
why I was.
you was talking trash the game prior.
No, I was not.
Yeah, and
I don't
then
even be talking trash. I be spitting
I think I
facts.
won, and then I got in his face. I remember like I stood up like this and got in his face, and Kill just goes "Bah!" and just slaps me and my glasses across the room. And I was like, and then Cameron like was on his phone. He jumped up when he heard that. He was like, "What the?" That was funny, bro.
That's what Braxton made me mad. You be making me mad. And then I threw his control on the bed.
Yeah,
and then I did one of those black things where I pull up my pants.
Exactly. He got his thing. He was about to do it. He was about to do it.
So what's up,
Cameron had to jump in the middle and break it up.
What you want to do?
Bro, when I tell you, I was just sitting in that chair looking at him like, this man really just.
That's funny. He was making me mad for no reason. I was like, pulling my pants all extra high and stuff.
Oh
So what you want to do?
He got in his stance. He did do it. Like if Cameron wasn't there, he would have beat my ass. Like
I think I learned that one class too. I think that's when I had that self-defense class.
You had that like self-defense class.
I think I was ready to try to use it.
He got his fighting stance.
I was ready to try to use it on somebody. Braxton was the perfect one.
Khalil never tried to fight me. Anytime I put Khalil off, he would just go home.
I would fight you. Remember that one time? Wait. No, I did hit you one time, but I forgot. I don't think it escalated.
Yeah, like literally. Okay.
Must have not hurt.
I didn't anyone though.
What you mean must not hurt? I didn't even hit you. I said one time when you made me mad and I was taking out the trash and you kept following me.
Oh yeah.
That
you like you said quit following me. I was like, nigga, chill out. The game. You're like, shut up. I feel like Braxton was just the person that we just took our anger out on.
Yeah, I just be pissing people off. I never really fought. I would never throw the first punch. But
I think we skipped
I think it's because I'm a little sibling and I'm used to pissing people off. Like I'm the youngest sibling, and that's what I would do to my brother growing up. So like I had to do it to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Nah, we just
Khalil made me mad, but I was like, I'm not about to fight Khalil because I was like, Khalil my first friend, so I'm not gonna fight him. But Braxton, Braxton was like Braxton was on the like I respect him enough where I'm not gonna punch him in the face, so it's just body shots only.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Our friendship is toxic. You know how we fight each other.
Yeah.
Still friends. Fighting each other and we're still friends. That's crazy.
Right? I hit him in the face. If I didn't really care, if I was really mad, I would have hit you in the face. So I had self-aware. I had some restraint.
And I would have gotten the two, and we would have gotten over. Would have been about that action.
I actually skipped the question. So what did you guys major in, or what did you guys major in when you guys were in school?
I majored in business administration with a double concentration in marketing and finance, and minored in Spanish.
And I was a sports business major, and then I transferred schools to Baylor. Shout out Taya Butler, and then
we need to get her next.
And I graduated from Baylor with a sports strategy Well, I guess it's a business. It's a business administration degree, but
Hussein Butler.
concentration in sports strategy and sales. And I'm going back to get my master's in business administration
Yes,
this fall.
sir. Boy got an education over here. Boy, say he gonna be learning these.
And I
Hey,
majored in journalism / integrated broadcasting and got my associates at Mount Hood Community College.
Yes, sir.
So
We love some
how's
HBCU
life
bros.
post college? Is post after, right?
Yeah.
well, I lost my job after 4 months. Shout out COVID, which is why
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going back
tough.
to school.
Where did you
That's
work at?
tough.
Tell the people where you worked at.
Texas Motor Speedway, NASCAR. I know it's a big deal right now because of Bubba Wallace.
Yes, sir.
But I was the one black employee at Texas Motor Speedway that I saw. So
You know what I just found out? Wait, did I tell y'all this? I'm actually the only black associate in our Seattle market for my job. So
scary world
that's
out here.
interesting. I didn't know that, but I live in
It's
Seattle, so
okay.
I mean it was kind of expected. But okay, well, post grad for me has been a little bit of a whirlwind. I actually this week I celebrated my anniversary.
I think
This nigga shit. Go fix your Wi-Fi.
I think your audio went out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was like doing. I couldn't hear you. It went mute and then it went loud and then it went mute.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Let me go on my hotspot.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about current days, let's talk about relationships. How we've been. I know
That's
some
not
of us are.
that's not even part of this episode. This is supposed to be about college. Let me get into post college
What
life because this is
was your
something.
college experience with relationships, Braxton?
That's
Next
not
week we should do relationships.
well,
You know.
next week we'll do that. Okay,
Let's not do that. I'm not
I'll make sure
even.
she's not here for that. I'm
Wow,
playing.
you have to, Caleb. I
Um,
mean, Cameron.
hmm?
I didn't have a relationship at Oregon.
But you did. You had a bunch of crushes.
He had a bunch of crushes. He said he was in love.
Yeah.
Got his heart broke.
I said that once.
Does it really count as a heartbreak if like she never really liked you back like that?
She
Yeah,
toyed
because you liked
my
her, but she didn't like you back.
toyed my emotion. No, she said she did.
Who? Oh, never mind. I keep saying who
Wait,
like I
we need
don't know.
some receipts, sir. I think you made
Yeah,
it
we need
up.
some receipts.
I'm
Yeah,
not, bro. If I didn't delete them threads.
Oh, he got the receipts.
I
boy,
used to. Bro. We had some conversations. Like this wasn't
wow.
no delusional type thing. It'd just be like oh, you're the good guy type of thing, and she wanted to go for the people that's going to
Remember he
immediately
wrote her
cheat.
a poem, Braxton?
He wrote her a song, a
A
poem, all
poem.
that.
That man was going
He
in.
found it on his laptop, bro. I was like, it's over.
Okay, anyways, let's get back to what Braxton was gonna say post college.
I was gonna say about post college, bro. So this is something that I wish I took more seriously. But I would say when I first moved, so I moved to like a whole new city. I moved from Oregon to Seattle. I knew two people in Seattle when I moved here, and I knew zero people at the company that I worked at, except for like the woman who hired me. Like that's pretty much it. So um, it was interesting and very overwhelming, and I felt like I did not set myself up to succeed right away, and I think that translated to like my work life and like my like personal life too. Like my first, I don't think I had a bed for like I think I got the bed in like late July. So I think I didn't have a bed for a month. So I was sleeping on my floor, and I didn't have any furniture for till like that month too. So like I would like wake up in the morning and like eat breakfast standing up, like with like the
I'm
one bowl and
sorry. I'm sorry.
spoon that I had, like some cereal,
The way he
just
said
standing up
that.
because I
The
didn't
way
have
he
nowhere to
said that was like
sit.
a whole struggle story.
I know, but I had nowhere to sit. Like, and because I didn't get my first paycheck yet for a minute too, so I was like, I literally like, I'm on credit right now, and I'm about to. I didn't have my other credit card yet, so I had $1,000 credit limit. So like, once I hit that, like, I was like, I don't even have money. So like, um, but I just saw my little Snapchat memory. Like, I had two friends come up from Oregon and visit me because I was like, I need like friends if I'm gonna go out because like I don't want to go out by myself. Like, but I want to meet people. So like they came up and visited me, and we were pre-gaming in my apartment, and the video is like there's no furniture. We're just standing in my living
I
room.
remember that.
Yeah, we were just standing in my living room with no furniture, bro. I'm like, looks like the most struggle thing, like just an empty living room. And we were all just like standing in different corners of the room, like with a drink. And I'm like, yo, this is sad. Like, but I'll say this. That translated to I think my work life too, because honestly, like I think I stumbled out of the gates a little bit at work. Like I wasn't really good. I wasn't I couldn't I would say I couldn't like focus completely on what I was doing. So I was like making a lot of mistakes. Like I got some like negative feedback and stuff. And then like that like really like hurt my confidence and everything. And I was like, dang, like I don't even know if I'm cut out for this now. Like I may have made like the biggest mistake ever, but now like I've invested so much in this decision to like move to this city that I never moved to, like that I don't know anybody in at this company that I, had only heard of for a couple months. Like I felt like I just thrown myself into the deep end and I was like drowning for a little bit. But once I like got my bearings and everything, once I got set up, I found some friends, everything like that. It got a little bit easier, I would say, just because like you have that like support system and everything. But I would just say like don't take that lightly, like going into a job and moving to a new city and stuff, because it was just hard for me. And like it was very far away from home too. Like it's a whole like, 3-hour flight
I
or whatever.
still don't got no friends with you, so
I thought you had a
oh god.
couch.
But you got a couch, yeah. You
Oh
got a
no, yeah,
furnished
my
apartment.
apartment cool. I got 2 TVs. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
we live in
yeah,
lavish.
I know that.
Um,
This man,
I don't know. I got a
mm,
dog now. That's she'll keep
Yeah,
me
I
company.
remember. I remember the 4th of July, just sitting in my apartment on my floor, just like watching the fireworks from my window. Like, damn, you're doing something right now. I was like, this is some struggle. Like they have this whole thing in Seattle called Seafair, which it got canceled this year because of COVID. But like, it's like a whole big like thing that they do on the lake with like all these boats and like the
mm-hmm.
plane fly over and have all the fireworks and stuff. And I was like, oh, we can go to Seafair and do something. I'm like, I don't have nobody to go to Seafair with. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do there. So I just stayed in my apartment and did nothing. So that was tough.
Very insightful.
I would say, if I could give advice, don't start working right after you graduate from college unless
Wait, you supposed to let me get to that. I was gonna say any final wrap up thoughts for
yeah, this is my final
the
wrap up thoughts. So
upcoming people.
becoming people.
That's it.
Upcoming
I
students?
find huh?
I was just trying to clarify the question if it was like upcoming
Like a
students or like
student or graduating.
It's both.
As a student, I would say, find your community like outside of the classroom. I think that's really important. I think I got lucky meeting y'all like literally my first day of college. Like I was like, yo, these are some of my best friends, and then my other friends I met through the dorms too, and like playing basketball and stuff. Like find your community outside of the classroom that you can like you have to make a conscious decision to go out there and do it. Like it's not just going to come to you. And I think that's even more so when you graduate college because like in a college environment, it's like easier. But like if you move to a new city and stuff like that, like I think it's way harder. And you have to like consciously be saying, I'm gonna put myself out of my comfort zone and like introducing myself to people. Like it's not they're not gonna come to you. Like
Yeah, I
you
feel
have
that. I
to
actually got lucky
get
too meeting you
uncomfortable.
guys because I don't know how I was
Huh?
going. I said I got lucky too meeting you guys. Even though
Yeah.
I did know Keith though, so I probably would have hanged out with him more. But so
Yeah.
I
No, I
probably
was
still would have ran into you guys
versatile.
anyway.
Yeah, we would have crossed paths because like we into the same things and stuff. Like we would have became friends sooner or later. I think, but like it's just like in a college environment, like everyone's kind of looking for friends, you know. But when you move to a
Yeah,
city like Seattle, like it's already like Seattle people are kind of closed off and everything, and it's just like harder because like not everyone's looking for friends. You know what I mean? Like they might go to a bar, but they're already with their friends at the bar. Like, or
yeah.
they might, I went to go hoop, but like niggas go hoop with their homies, and like
I
I'm just
don't think I ever made friends outside of sports in school. I think that's where I have all my friends. I've never tried to go out in life and just say, "Hey, you want to be my friend or something?"
I mean, the people that I met, like Like, I think you just have to have that, like, one person with you for support or something like that. Because, like, I would say my close friends here in Seattle, I just met them because literally at a bar, like, one day, just, like, because I was there with some other friends who were visiting Seattle, and, like, I just walked up to them and was like, "What's up?" And we, like, started talking, and then they happened to be, like, the same age as me, and then, like, one of them was also, a consultant at another, company, and then we all just became friends like that. So, and then they just, like, started introducing me to other people, and it kinda just grows like that. But you just need that first, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that first connection, that first connection. Connection.
Well, my advice is for the college students, you know what I'm saying? Don't let your mistakes define who you are because you're gonna make a lot of them, and you know it is life. So you know, don't let people try to tell you who you are based off of immaturity. You know what I'm saying? Um, I also say for those graduating, you know, fellas especially, therapy ain't a bad thing, my guys. You know, it's a good place for just to talk your stuff out. Guys have emotions too. Stop trying to hide it. You ain't all big and bad. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So,
This man
you know,
spitting knowledge today.
I know, that's facts too. Therapy do be helping,
oh,
bro.
I had a
also
therapist once. It didn't help.
get on your personal finance. Go
I
ahead
know
and
you mentioned that. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Can you show that book and stop sponsoring stuff on my podcast? I don't know that
For
man.
real, like,
That's crazy. He just put a
also
sponsor for
that
that
book is
man.
terrible.
He didn't even pay me for a sponsor.
what?
That's
This book
crazy.
is not bad.
That book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Wait, can you show that again?
It's
Can I see? I think I saw
not
that
You know
man.
that dude, you know that dude's like a huge racist Trump supporter, right?
Oh, can I see it?
I know
Wait,
you
put the
know
book up.
but it doesn't make his book bad.
Put the
Yeah,
book
just
up again. I think I saw him on YouTube.
Yeah, he's got a
Oh
lot
no,
of
never
stuff
mind.
on
Never mind with somebody else.
you thinking of
Not a
Gary,
bad book.
Khalil.
Huh?
Braxton said.
All of them like get rich, like
Them get
schemes,
rich books be like boosting people's confidence to go get rich, and like
and they never
I don't
happen.
like that. I don't like that.
It's not real.
I don't
It's
like
not real.
I don't like supportive books like that.
Yeah,
It just
exactly.
fills your ego up, and you go out there and get knocked down, and you stand
Well,
back up and you try again.
I don't like him for a different reason, but I feel that too. I
yeah, I
just
feel
feel
like
like a lot of
I
them.
feel like on a what he stands for, you don't like. But I mean, at the same time, I understand why he supports Trump because he doesn't want his he doesn't want to lose his money.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my money either when I get it.
That's the
So
whole
I
point.
think
His whole
anybody
thing
who
is
loves money enough to like support Trump is inherently someone you should not be like listening to or taking advice to because obviously something's wrong with them.
I'm not taking advice on life from this nigga. I'm taking
yeah,
His
he.
Braxton, can you
That's
separate the work from the person?
what I'm saying. Like
Ever?
if I'm trying to
Braxton
if
never separates the
Listen,
work from the person.
I'm trying to
listen,
get money,
because
if I'm trying
the
This
person
man tried to
informs
tell
the
me
work.
I
You
can't like
can get
Kanye no
money
more.
other
That's
ways.
crazy.
You don't have to buy that book and support that man because
I'm
that
not
money.
it's just
When
reading
you
for
bought the book, you supported the author. That's what happens,
hey,
nigga. You know
Braxton,
what?
you have to buy it to know what's inside of it. Dang.
You can
either
rent it
way,
from a library. You can also get stuff from
Braxton,
classes for free.
who has the libraries anymore?
either way,
I
first of
go to
all,
libraries, nigga.
I can't believe you go to
that,
libraries still.
right,
That's crazy.
I got
I'm
two
not gonna
libraries
learn
right
I'm
now,
not
bro.
gonna learn
You don't like buying
different
books so you can
ways
keep it?
to make passive income from broke people. Broke people are not gonna be able to tell me how to make
I'm
money
not
because they
saying they
never
have to be broke people, but I'm saying there's other ways you can learn this than supporting this dude, like who's a terrible person.
This is the insight to our friendship,
well,
guys. It's little arguments like this. Keep going.
yeah, this is stuff that happens.
Also,
Either
just
way,
like on a different level, like I just don't like a lot of these like motivational like speakers or whatever, or people that claim to have like these secret steps can make you rich or something like that, because it's not true. Like all of it's not true. There's hella barriers in society that will like stop you from doing that they don't acknowledge, right? And they're just trying to
exactly.
like
Some
prey.
of
They're
them do
trying to
though.
prey on a
All I'm
vulnerable
doing
population.
is expanding knowledge, Braxton. Ain't nobody gonna say I'm gonna go do exactly what this man did. All
You
I
guys
looked
like
at is
Gary V? You guys know who Gary V is?
Yeah, and he's just as bad as this dude too. Gary Vee is annoying as hell, bro. Gary Vee's not even smart, bro. He just be talking loud. You know, if you want to make money, listen, you just gotta grab the bull by the fucking horns, man. That's all you gotta do, and then you're just gonna make money.
I hate
Like,
speakers like that.
That's,
Yeah, that's the
that's Gary
worst.
Vee.
That's the
That's Gary
worst
Vee,
speakers.
right?
Them
He
be the
never says
worst.
anything. Like he's never actually. He's just saying words like passionately, and everybody's like, "Damn, that nigga's spitting. That nigga's spitting." That's true. You make money. You do be making money. And like, what does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Like nothing. He's never saying anything of substance. Like it's never anything.
Well, Rex,
Bro,
we all have our own
charismatic person.
What? So, I think we all have our own opinions and we're entitled to it. So I'm just letting
You're right.
Like I said, I'm not studying to be like the man.
Exactly, Braxton.
To see how he acquired his wealth and to see if there's any ways, hey, maybe I could do something like that.
And then Cameron can give it back to the community when he get his money.
If I can figure out something that I ain't know before, that I can further investigate and do some more research on outside of the author, which I have, then I can do what I gotta do. It's just reading. God damn. You can take my little $14. I spend that at Qdoba. God damn.
Braxton is like cancel culture in our group.
Yeah.
This man is cancel culture in our group.
And is like, honestly, I'm not even like, I don't even know. I'm a derail the conversation.
How did video even last this long?
I'm a rap. Wait, I'm a rap. I'm gonna end it. But I'm gonna end it now, guys.
I was just saying, I thought we had a 40-minute limit, but we definitely been on for like.
No, he put the unlimited on.
I don't got unlimited. Anyways.
What happened?
What's I about to say? I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching another podcast of Searching for Sound. We gonna be back. I don't know when, but we gonna be back.
Oh my God.